All right, what is going on, everyone? Good afternoon, or good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and for some of you, good night. People probably wonder why I address those three things. It's because, I do business internationally and I have a lot of international contacts. So I want to address everyone because, not based on what time it might be for me. So, I thought of something that was really got my mind working a lot. And because I haven't had a conversation in a minute, I felt like I wanted to have a brief conversation. So check this out. Has anybody ever asked you, so where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? People used to ask me that. I used to really think to myself, man, what does that mean? It could be at a job when I worked jobs, when I was employee, or it could be potentially from maybe a female who was just, trying to find out what type of guy I was. Or if I was looking to be a part of an organization, if I was building business relationships, if we were going to work on a project or anything like that, everybody wants to know, hey, where do you see yourself? And that's a great question. So do you ask yourself, where do you see yourself? And what is the answer that you give yourself? Forget about the answer that you give other people. What is the answer that you give yourself? That ultimately is the blueprint for what you want. And if you don't know what you want, it's a good time to start figuring it out because everything is changing. And if everything is changing, then you got to change. So with that being said, ask yourself, where do I want to be? Because you need to know where you want to be or you're going to end up in the same place. And more importantly, if you know where you want to be, you can start to put together a plan of action. You can start to put habits in place. You can start to document and make daily decisions about the trajectory, about the direction of specific goals over a period of time that are going to get you there. See, because if you don't do any of these things, you're going to end up nowhere. And in most cases, since the world is changing at the pace that it is changing at, you're going to be in a worse position than you are 5 years from now than you are today, just because you didn't keep up with the times. I hope that this made sense. I hope this adds value. I hope this helps somebody. I'm in the business of changing lives, of increasing others, of adding value, and of making friends. So that's my time. Miss Over Million Serve. I'm out of here.